Welcome to the Rustic Garden. Today's September 20th, and one of the things I'm doing is transitioning my garden over to the cool weather crops. I have my lettuces and greens, kohlrabi, Chinese cabbage, all in seed trays. They're going to be coming out into the garden. These are beets in here, and one of the things I wanted to talk about are the beets, but more specifically the leaves. If you grew beets but you didn't harvest them all, and look at the massive size of that red beet right there, they will produce tons of leaves in the cool weather in the fall. And all you do is obviously, clean out your bed, cut the leaves down, remove diseased leaves, and I'm going to take compost and just bring it up to this level so that the leaves are sticking out, and harvest them really over the next probably 45 to 60 days. They can take a light frost, but I'll show you the whole process. Let me get started. I just wanted to show you what you can expect. You can also actually dig the beets up if they're in a part of your garden where you don't want them to be. Just dig down deep and then relocate the beet to the place where you want to grow the greens. If you look at these guys, these have been cut back maybe 2 weeks ago. You can see lots of little leaves starting to come out from the side. More leaves right down in there. And that's, even they come right out the side. So you're going to get tons of greens. This really works. And basically the leaves grow out of the root itself. It has all the energy, everything it needs. So even if the root system, when you transfer it, gets beat up, you're still going to have greens that develop. So here's this space all fixed up and ready to grow. The beets have been covered up with compost from a bag. I got it for $2 a bag on sale at Walmart. And just covered up almost, to the top where the leaves are. That's all you want to grow. And hopefully this gives you an idea of what you can do with your beets that may have survived through your garden and you didn't really harvest. Again, the reason I like growing seed starts is I can just drop them right into a space, and these will be ready to eat in about 2 weeks also. I also added in, over in that corner, some dwarf peas and some dwarf peas over there. Underneath the compost, before I dropped it, I did put some organic fertilizer down, just about 1 or 2 tablespoons per square foot. And the final step for this, I'm doing all organic for the fall season. And again, I use all types of fertilizers. This is just fish emulsion. And people ask me a lot of times, well, how much do you put on? This is just mixed per gallon as it's instructed. And this is it, a good soaking, a little more for the established beets. I'm sure they have huge root systems, but just for the greens, just a quick pour. Now, I'm not crazy about using pulverized fish and then coming and eating the leaves. It's funny how different gardeners have different opinions on things. So I'll do this to start, but when I start harvesting 2 weeks from now, I'm not going to use fish emulsion on here. Probably won't need anything, actually, because of the compost. But this is how I water it in. And they're set. 2 weeks from now, I'll be able to harvest the leaves of the lettuces, of the beets, and I'll link a video to that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out my blog at www.blogspot.com, and also check out my YouTube videos. Thanks.